Good morning, everyone. This is Retro Showcase, and I'm your host, Known Fact. Today, we're going to be playing through NES games from 1989. This is part 2 for that year. If you want to catch the first half of 1989, go check my playlist on the channel front page. So, where did we leave off? Where did we leave off last time? So we are literally halfway through. We are in June of 1989. Now, to be fair, we actually played several games in June. And the last couple games we played were like Highlight, Mega Man 2, and Monster Party. Mega Man 2 is obviously a really good game. If you didn't catch the last episode, there's a couple games that I thought were kind of exceptional that are not as well known. Gyrus by Konami and Monster Party by Human Entertainment are both really cool games that you just don't hear talked about as much. So there's a little thing to point out there. In today's episode, we're going to be going through probably the second third of the games for 1989. There's probably going to be one more after this. Some of the stuff we're going to see today includes Super Dodgeball, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the top-down one. It's got a top-down overworld, and the one that people say is really hard. Strider by Capcom, and probably the biggest one is we're going to be playing Dragon Warrior, which is the North American release of Dragon Quest. That's probably the biggest deal on the list here. But there's plenty of other stuff, a lot of stuff I've never heard of, some licensed games I have played before and know are shit. There's gonna be all kinds of stuff. We're gonna have a weird first one here because the first game today is gonna be Nobunaga's Ambition. This is the first game we've seen by Koei, so this is their Japanese history strategy game, their analog to Romance of the Three Kingdoms, basically, for Japan, for a Japanese setting. I can't believe that this game would possibly run well on NES hardware as a strategy game, especially without a manual, but that's how we're starting today, folks. All right. I am Nobunaga. This is my ambition. It's somewhere over here. Here we go. Let's see how it goes. Made in Japan, just so you know. New game. Oh my god. This is a keyboard game? You want 17 fiefs or 50 fiefs? Let's go this. Watch other Daimos battle? Sure. How many players? 2? Oh no, these are... Ooh, Tokugawa, player 1. Which fief would you like to rule? Let's go with Takeda. It's really mountainous though, isn't it? Let's go 17, Oda. It's got rivers and stuff. That sounds... Wait, how do I go above 9? I can't. Okay. Fine. What's a good one? How about Usugi? Alright, please set your Daimo's abilities. Health. Drive. Luck. Charisma. Oof. IQ. Sure. Please select skill level. Oh, we're doing it low here. Is everything okay so far? I don't know. Then on with the game. Revolt. Ah! In Thief 1, Loyals, 13 men, Rebels, 40. The Rebels have won. Hatakawa was killed. Thief 1 lost its leader. Ume is the, okay. In Thief 9. Wow, they're having a lot of rebellion. I mean, that's probably the litmus for starting off the campaign, but, you know. The impetus, rather. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? There's a lot of information flashing up on the screen. Is this a battle between two CPUs I'm watching? Or is it just CPUs taking their turns? Something tells me this is not the game you can easily do a quick sample of. But I do think that these kind of, like, grand strategy type games on the NES, like, I don't think the NES is the place for them. But maybe some people really like the NES version of Nobunaga's Ambition. I'll tell you what I am doing. I'm moving on. Next we have Shooting Range. This is by Tosei, published by Bandai. Shooting Range. Sometimes we just gotta be quick on some of these. Like, we know there's only so much time in the day here. Because those type of games, there's very rarely a reason to go back and play old versions unless they've explicitly fucked something up in a new version. Not that that's the reason you play these in the first place, in a format like this. Shooting Range. This must be a light gun game. Okay, maybe it's not. Normal game? Okay. Okay, I am shooting people. Okay, this is a very bare bones basic game. I gotta say though, when you come with Duck Hunt, offering a light gun game, you've got to do something exceptional, right? Like, Duck Hunt is basically a pack-in North America. You need a game like a Freedom Force to make it feel worth it, right? Your Hogan's Alleys and your Gumshoe aren't gonna do it. It's like putting a platformer on the NES. You gotta be doing something that can compete with Super Mario Brothers, because you know every single player has that as a comparison point. I'm gonna restart this and try another level, because this is about as bare bones as it gets, but I want to give it a chance to show me something. Let's try a different level. Show me the space. Okay, I want to go to the space level. Okay, fine, cool. It's a light gun game that doesn't have much at all going for it. So one of the unfortunate parts is we're going to be seeing a lot of slop. we're in the period where the NES is not the new hardware anymore. People are used to it. They can start churning games out faster. That is going to happen. Next, we have Street Cop, which in Japan is called Family Trainer 6. Manhattan Police. It's the 6th game in a series. It's just called Street Cop, though, in North America. That's the ones that are really crazy. When it's like 6 games deep on the NES, how high can my expectations be? Unless it's like a second generation game that's kept going. Or a computer series game. Street Cop. We will see. Oh, doggy. Doggy. That is the slowest title screen crawl. Howdy, officer. It's a power pad game. Surely you don't have to play it with the power pad. Wanted, Snatcher Joe. Wait. Oh, okay. I got a club. I cannot move. I think you have to have a power pad. I can move slowly this way by billy clubbing. Surely not. Surely not. Surely this is not just power pad for movement. There we go. I'm beating civilians. Am I doing it right? No? I'm glad I noticed that power pad thing in the corner on the title screen. How the hell do these power pad games not have a backup to the controller? You're making yourself unbuyable for a certain segment of the people playing. Of like the console library, like console user base. That's crazy, man. I can't believe a game like that's a power pad game. Okay, well how about Super Dodgeball? Surely we're not gonna go 0 for 4. Pretty sure Super Dodgeball is known to be pretty good. If it's the, well, maybe. Let's check it out here. There might be more than one dodgeball game. ImageSoft. Here we go. This is Technos Japan. Here we go. Let's do it. Team USA, Elimination Round 1, All-Stars. Let's go. How do I... Ooh. It runs kind of slow. And it kind of takes a bit to pan. So if I'm like off screen like this, and I do a throw. Youch! Okay. The backgrounds are kind of nice. It seems like the... That's a duck. So I have to catch the ball? How do I catch it? Oh. Oof. The sprite limit on the NES is caught. Oops, I didn't even know they'd let me run over the line there. The sprite limit on the NES here is, okay, that's not the button to catch, obviously. I think there's just a delay in input timing that's making it harder to catch here. Hey, dude, what if I pick this up and throw it immediately? Nope. Yeah, that sprite flicker is aggressive. I think the version people must be thinking of is the Super Nintendo version. Wow. Oh, are they blinking at the thing I'm targeting? I just realized that's what's happening. The available targets, that's what's blinking. Okay. It's not a hardware limitation, it's actual... Well, it might still be a hardware limitation, but it's like supposed to be a gameplay mechanic. Try again, Buster. I don't know how to stop the enemy from just catching it. Oh, my back was to it. The music's not bad, the backgrounds are nice. It just is kind of slow. It's a bit too slow, to be honest. They're doing power shots. I don't know how I can do that. Wait, you can just hit the guys on the side? Is that a thing you can just do? I don't even remember guys being on the side in dodgeball. Then again, I've only played like gym dodgeball, so what the fuck do I know? Thought you had me, didn't you? What? What's that? How are they doing all these cool trick shots? If I press B and A at the same time, I jump. And they don't seem to help me much. Maybe there's like inputs I can do. I tried doing that, like a quarter circle input. Oh, hold on. Looks like I can do a run. Okay, the game is just a bit slow. It kind of ruins it a bit for me, to be honest. Let's just move on. We've got, okay. Now, this is a Konami game. This is a Konami game, technically. I have played this game a lot. This is probably one of the NES games I have played the most. Where are you? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The first one. Alright, wish me luck. Let's see how I do. Yep, I played this game so many times. Leonardo, weapon, katana blades. Raphael, weapon, sai. Michelangelo, weapon, nunchucks. And literally the best character by a mile, Donatello, weapon, bow. They have katana blades, but not a bow staff. That's funny. Shredder, he's got the reporter lady. Alice? I can't remember. I mean, okay, in theory, this is a very cool game. The problem is, it's just hard as fuck. Like, there's a lot I actually like about this game. Like, I didn't not enjoy this game when I played it as a kid. I didn't have, like, the terrible bad reaction to it, but it was too hard for me. Like, I did know it was too hard. Are these things crabs? Or dinosaurs? What are they? So, Donatello's range makes him, like, clearly the best character. Because you're not getting hit while hitting other things. But the enemy respawn rates make doing a lot of stuff very hard. Like, damn near impossible. Oh, but our jump is high. The one problem is his down attack doesn't go forward. Can my regular hit this thing? It cannot. So that is, low enemies are a bit of a bit trouble for Dawn to fight safely. So a katana weapon does that a little better. Okay, now there's these sweepers that will absolutely maul you if you get touched by them. So you don't want to let that happen. The overworld is like dangerous, is basically what I'm trying to say. Now, one thing you can do is you can switch turtles mid-level. And you probably should, instead of letting someone die, and then use the healing opportunity to help them next time you run into it. Oh my god, the slowdown. Like I said, there's a lot of low people. Maybe I'll use Leo here. I think his sword can hit low things. Mikey can at least hit low things. And then I run into the exact wrong enemy to do this with. We'll take it. We got, what was it, Bebop and Rocksteady? Is that the name of those guys? There's some pizza we can get for Donnie. Okay, now this is a level for Donatello. Because I can just do this. Get rid of the chainsaw, dude. Clearly the safest way to fight this shit. There we go. Now I can eat some pizza. Some motherfucking pizza. There we go. Wow, they really hurt him. And then you realize you just did that entire level for nothing. No progression, just to come out of it with less health than you walked in with. No other purpose to the level. There's no level up system or anything like that. Mikey, I use Mikey in the overworld in case something bad happens. I don't lose a good character. Like, getting ran over by that. Get some shurikens. Let's use Ralph. He's got a little bit of extra frames to his hits, it looks like. Is that Ralph's difference? Because he spins it? Very short range, though. You can attack pretty fast with him, though. I don't think it makes a difference because of the invincibility on these guys, but... Wow, these guys really roughed him up, didn't they? Remember, when you lose a turtle, you basically lose them permanently, except for maybe, like, you find these little recoveries, and that's it. Will it fully heal? It doesn't even... Oh, no, this is a power-up. That wasn't even what I thought it was. This is where you get Donatello out and keep your distance. There you go. And there we go. We just had a boss fight in a place that leads to nothing that ate up our resources. So basically, one of the reasons you play this game, one of the ways you learn to play this game, is to learn which levels you don't fucking do. Because it's a waste. It's just a straight up waste of your life resources. Ralph's pretty low too. Everyone's getting fucked up. Thank you for your service. Alright, that level was a trap. Can I safely get that? I don't think I can. I can't hit the fire guy. At the very top of his sprite. There we go. It doesn't give you back shit. Holy shit, I'm doing so badly. Alright, what are you gonna do? How high can you jump? You can't jump. If they can't jump, use Donatello. Look at this bullshit. Can I get up? Okay. There's a building I can go inside. Should I? Who knows? What the fuck is this? You know what? Maybe I should use my projectile weapons. Can't throw them up, though. This is where my parents died, Raphael. Alright, we're gonna use the shurikens here. Alright, skillful. Hey, I rescued ya. Don't let the Foot Clan destroy the dam. Okay, here's the classic. Here's the classic. Oh, we have to actually get through here first. Okay, that's enough Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I don't think it is nearly as bad a game as people say, but it is hard as fuck. I don't believe it should be called a bad game. I just think it's hard. Now, beating the game, trying to beat the game, oh god, that sounds damn near impossible. Baseball Stars by SNK is our next game. Whoops. Baseball, more sports games. Once we get the Super Nintendo Genesis, we'll have some of the actually legitimately good sports games, but there's only like a sweet spot where they fucking exist. Baseball Stars, here we go. Let's go. Okay. Hey, look at that busy-ass title screen. That's an SNK title screen. Be a champ. Dreams versus the Black Sox. Do you want to watch the game? What kind of question was that? Wait, I'm not in control? Is this just a baseball watching simulator? No way! No way that's what this is. There was a tarot game I played. But this is SNK, this is probably an arcade game. There's no way there's an arcade game where you put a quarter in to watch a baseball game play out, right? No, I must have hit something wrong. I hit the default options, but the default options must have been wrong. Wait, did it remember? I don't want to watch the game. Is this a baseball management game, perhaps? That lets you watch the... I don't even understand what I'm playing. I don't know how to rate it, so let's just move on. Cobra Triangle by Rare. Again, imagine you're trying to get a regular baseball game, and someone got you whatever the fuck that was. Cobra Triangle. All right, here we go. This is by Rare, published by Nintendo itself. Rare pumped out so many games, it's kind of crazy. Look at that radical shit. All right, let's see what you got. All right. So we are in a speedboat, race to the finish. And we got a gun. And there's no music. And it is just a RC kart game with slightly different graphics. Wow, this feels cheap as fuck, I'll be honest. Besides the rotating sprite, but it's a boat, it's a symmetrical boat, it's like, they picked the easiest thing that you could possibly rotate. And there's sharks, okay. Alright, we're in round 2. Okay. I see that I have modes down at the bottom. Almost like, Gradius. Okay, so the missions vary up. If I press select, does it change the... It does not. Wait, do I just pick up the mines? I'm supposed to contain them, right? That's the cage for the mines, maybe? Okay. It's really sad how easily, like, your 1 or 2 games for the year could be a fuck up on the NES. It actually makes me kind of sad to think about. I'm sure, and you know, some kids get these shit games and they love them because it's all they had. Because it's what they had to work with. But still. Yeah, no. This ain't it. Give me some, please. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is an asterisk game I like. Can I get a legitimately good game this session, please? How about Defender of the Crown, Beam Software? Let's see what that's gonna give us. It looks all right, but like in the context of everything we're playing here, boy, it's not a winner. And like I said, it just feels like the RC kart games that there's like a million of. Defender of the Crown. All right, what do we got here? In the year of our Lord 1149, when the king returned from the Holy Land, he knighted 6 great warriors who had carried him to victory over the infidels. The king's subjects crowded the palace to see him grant each of the heroes a castle and its dominion. When the knights departed for their lands, one man, a Saxon, rode to Sherwood Forest. Wilfred of Ivanhoe. Leadership. Oh, is this gonna be... I think the RC kart games are fine, but what I'm saying is you only needed one of them. You really only needed one of them because they play almost exactly the same as each other. So once you have one, you have that game, and you don't really want to. If you have one of them, and you get 1 or 2 games for Christmas or your birthday, you don't want one of the other games to be the exact same game you already have. Okay, is this gonna be a strategy game? I wish this game didn't have so much text if the text font wasn't this. Okay, there's an assassin, there's no air. It's Robin Hood, okay. We're playing an NES visual novel here. What do we got going on here? Okay, so this is a Nobunaga's Ambition style game. This is a strategy game that we do not have a manual for. So we can do a tournament. Wilfred calls a tournament. Nothing wrong with these games, but we lack the resources to play them correctly is the problem. Which lord do you wish to test your skill against? What is it? What? Wolfric? Halfric? I can't. This font is. There's some. They got some still. They're not cutscenes. They're stills. But hey, here we go. So this has got something to it, but I don't know if it's Okay, we got some jousting. Oh, whoa! First-person jousting. Okay. Did I do it? I think I hit his shield. Nope, I got him. Whoa, now I'm doing this? Am I blue or red? Am I controlling this at all? I don't actually know if I'm controlling this. Am I watching this happen? Wow, these sound effects are not great. So they want this to be kind of like this your Lord epic kind of thing, but like a lot of the production value feels low despite some of the choices they make. I don't know. Also, a long day. There's the end of a long day. Okay. What's next? Conquest. Read map. Select a territory. Yorkshire. No one owns it. Should be easy to conquest an area that no one owns. Okay, I'm done reading. How do I back up? There's only so many buttons on the NES. How do I back up? I don't know what to do now. There. Oh, I had to click. I had to click that. That's so. That is weird, right? Put men into your army. A lot of steps here. Battles rage across the land. Yeah, there's a lack of music in a lot of this. Nobunaga's Ambition at least had music, even if it was way more complicated. Go raiding. Select a. I don't want to raid a castle. I changed my mind. Let's pass the turn. Your army is attacked by Philip. Saxon blood taints the green fields of Yorkshire. Oh boy. Yeah, this is just. I mean, Nobunaga's Ambition came out just before this. I mean, if you want Europe as a theme, that's, I guess, an option, but I think if I wanted to play this kind of game, I'd just go Nobunaga's Ambition. Next up is Xanadu. It's Xanadu, F-A Xanadu. Faxanadu. It's Hudson Soft, so who knows if this one's gonna be good. Because Hudson is hit or miss. Sometimes it hits really good, and sometimes it does not. Faxanadu. Fatal. See, that's a weird ass name. Okay. Got some music. Got some effort in the title screen here. Got an opening cutscene. It's very orange and blue, but, you know, color palette, all that. NES has a limited color palette you can display at any one time. Alright, this guy is doing the slowest punch known to man. Got it. I've been on a long journey. I came back to my hometown to find it is almost deserted. The gate is closed, people are gone, and the walls are crumbling. I wonder what happened. Okay, there's no menu, like no pause menu. Wait, that's a person. I want you to see the king right away, although you've just arrived. What, you got some meat? Dried meat to bring. Hey, look, a shopkeeper with an actual, like, framed portrait. That is not enough golds. No, it is not. Alright. Got a little bit of a Zelda screen slide. Listen to people. Okay. So this is very Zelda 2, right? The dwarves are robbing the elves' money and jewelry. This is the elf town of Bolus. Oh, am I an elf? This is my hometown, right? If you are going to see the king, take this ring. This ring will identify you. Don't lose it. Ring of Elf. I have to wear... Yeah, it seems like it's going for some stuff. I have to wear an elf to identify myself. I have to wear a ring to identify... Hello, I sell keys. What would you like? Come here to buy. What would you like? A key, Jay. Oh, okay. Lots of different types of keys. Okay. Look about this cool guy. He's smoking. The dwarves are already in town. It looks like the end is near. Oh my gosh, the dwarves and elves are warring. We're not here to fight. We're here to find a king. Let's try going the other way. Got some mad hops. I do like that there's an actual jumping sprite and not just the sprite going up. Can I fight that thing? I don't have a weapon or anything. I have a very small red meter. There is a mark of Jack by the I need gold. Okay, you cannot fight that thing. Don't have negative thoughts. Remember your mantra. So you wait. Oh, wait, I woke up with full energy. So I was nearly dead when I got to my town? Huh. Why didn't the priest heal me then? He only revives, he doesn't heal? I guess we need to go collect money for a key by killing the enemies over here. No weapon shop, I noticed. I don't think I can fight without a weapon. I think this thing I'm doing doesn't actually do anything. Yeah, I'm not affecting those enemies. So I need to jump over them and find a weapon store. Hello, wizard. I shall give magic for 200 golds. Dude, I don't got no golds. I don't got no golds. What about you? Do you want a martial art lesson for 200 golds? I would love that. This is not enough golds. I need a way to make money. The last well is almost dry. Jesus. Yo, dude, give me your spear. The king, okay, here we go, here's the king. I'll probably get my starting money and stuff. Dragon Quest style. Glad you could come. Disaster has befallen us. The elf fountain water, our life source, has stopped. The wells are drying up. Many men went out and nobody came back. You are our last hope. I shall give you 1,500 golds. Prepare for your journey with this money. It will be a dangerous journey. Take care of yourself. Yeah, this definitely feels like a game that came with a pretty, like, here's how to get started kind of thing in the manual. Alright, so this guy's gonna give me martial arts lessons. Wait, that doesn't give me a weapon, it just refills the meter? You cock... Ah! So this guy just refills my magic. Okay. So... I still don't have a weapon. Hold on, I'm gonna talk to the king again to see if he gives me any more information. It'd be one thing if I saw a weapon shop. Alright, dude, rub your fucking belly. Let's go. Can't fight enemies. I can buy a key and get past that creature, I guess. Wait, you sell weapons. Oh, thank God. What is a deluge? What the hell is that supposed to be? There was a menu. I'm trying to equip it. It doesn't let me equip that. Dude? I would like to equip a weapon, please. Maybe it's because I'm in a shop? Maybe outside I can equip it? That's literally the reasoning. Okay, now I got a shivving motion. I can't do it low, though. Can I actually fight the enemies? Hold on, let me try one of these small enemies. I literally can't hit the fucking enemies still. Can I buy some knees, perhaps? Well. You know what? I don't want to soft lock myself by not buying a key, so let's get that. This guy doesn't give a shit. Yeah, when you're inside a shop, your weapon is unequipped. That's crazy. Alright, I guess some potions would help too. Come on, man. Let me buy like 2 at least. And I'll save the rest of the money. I probably lose it if I die. Did I just buy another hand dagger? Did it react slowly? Okay. Okay. I would like to at least go into a dungeon or something. Feel what combat feels like. Shiv this lady. Can I fight the vicious creature? The vicious mutant. Money. There is a mark of Jack by the keyhole. I've used the key. All right. We got some adventuring music. Let's see. Their color choice is very narrow in this game. It's very, very orange and brown. Still can't fight these things. Can't properly jump over them really either. Alright, I need to use a potion. What do I do to use it? Is it just activate while if I get hurt and lose my life or something? Seems like it. Okay, the potion does not activate. I couldn't even manually use it. Don't have negative thoughts. Remember your mantra. I mean, okay, that's Xanadu. It seems okay. Next, we have a Capcom developed and published game that people have probably heard of, Strider. I think it was better known as an arcade game, but maybe the NES version's good. Strider! So many games called Super. So many Street Fighters. There we go. Wait. Stinger? Oh, Stry. Here we go. Strider, hear you. Alright, let's see how this is on NES. Hear you. There's only one reason I asked you to come for. Kane was captured by the enemy. Since they once knew who he is, rescuing him is meaningless. Kill him. That's your mission. Kill Kane. I can't do it. The first thing is to find him. Kazakhstan. Transfer. Yes. Cool. Yep. Obviously nowhere near as cool looking as the arcade version, but it's got the important thing. It's got the swing. I can't swing it when I have it up, but can I, like, impale an enemy that comes from above or something? Can't do the down press thing. The down jump. It definitely feels like a bit of a janky port. But there's no way to get Strider on the NES, really. So, I don't really blame it, you know? Because it's like a next generation arcade game, right? When it came out, so your expectations have to be leveled for this. Okay, I can't get through there. Unless I take some damage. S3. File number 1 acquired. Cool. Police. Wait, did I just leave? Okay. Is backtracking part of Strider? I don't even remember. All the tubes feel like that's what they're doing. Wow, your jumping is strange on an angle. There we go. Oh, hold on. That's health. We need that. We need that so fucking bad. Come on. Oh my god. Okay, you do hurt enemies when you do that. Right, okay. Ooh, the game is actually having some trouble running. It seems like the game is actually having some trouble here. Oh, every time it vertically climbs, the game chugs. We good? Okay. Damn the police. That man blinked out of existence. Oh boy. This game is not holding together well. Alright, you have a good one, Richard. Level up. Please wait, Kane is up there and the commander has the key. You'll find it if you analyze this. Please let me go. Wow, this is flashy looking for some reason. Oh, I have a slide. Hold on. Now we're doing shit. Okay, I think we get an idea of Strider. Yeah, that one you can feel it's straining against the NES. Pretty badly. Good game at its core that's struggling with the hardware. Thundercade, Micronics. Let's see. Thundercats. There, Thundercade. All right. What we got? What do we got here? All right. Let's see it. Urgent instructions. Destroy enemies and the atomic power plant. Good luck. Look at that. Look at that little motorcycle. Like, they're flashing pixels to make it look in motion. It wasn't actually bad. And then it's, okay, Akari Warriors. Or no, because, wait, I can't remember. Yeah, Akari Warriors does move automatically. I wouldn't call this a vertical shooter. It just doesn't have the right pacing for it. And there's like physical obstacles. That's more of an Akari Warriors. Though, obviously, I clearly mean Commando because Commando came out first. It was better. There went my sidecar. I think I pressed a button to do that. I should work on some tracks that use like a tracker for different retro consoles. For like a little EP or something. That'd be a fun thing to pick up. How to use trackers specifically. Not just like synthesizing similar sounds or using wavetables, but like an actual tracker. I mean, I guess it is a shooter, but Not in the way you'd usually think about it. It doesn't feel like that. It also doesn't feel particularly good, to be honest. 89, the back half of 89 is having a little bit of a rough patch here. Gonna be honest. Not run into a lot of WoW games. Can I move on? Nope. Just gotta keep shooting at this thing that doesn't seem to respond to damage. Nope, and then the game decided to move on. Yeah, this is pretty uninspired, to be honest. And this song is clearly off of some kind of pop song. Alright. That's enough. That's enough, Thundercade. Now here's a weird sounding one. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. By Winkysoft. A Tom Sawyer game? Okay. Advanced Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Does this have a different Japanese name? No. All right, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Let's see. Wait, is this like from the film? With the crazy claymation devil puppet scene? No, it's just a kid falling asleep reading Tom Sawyer. Okay. I'm thinking The Adventures of Mark Twain. Alright. Unlimited Rockworks. Tom Sawyer casts Magic Stone. We make educational games, said the guy pitching this game to some fucking schmuck. See, it's about literature. Spell Tom. T-T. T. 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 Remember when Tom Sawyer was on a fucking warship? Love that book. It happens right after he paints that fence. Gets tired of it and convinces someone else to do it. I picked up a skull, so it removed all my T's. What that means, I couldn't tell you. Man, shit like this just kind of pisses me off. Like, what are you... It's so cynical. Yeah, we're gonna use the fucking Tom Sawyer license. I'll bet the Huckleberry Finn required... Yeah! Yeah! Probably. You're probably right, Zem. Have some depictions and Huckleberry Finn we can't quite get without the Game Genie. That rat just exploded him. Okay, Tom, I think you can rest easy knowing that your legacy has been secured through this interactive medium. Next up is Bad Dudes, which is known as Dragon Ninja in Japan, apparently. Bad Dudes. And then called Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja in Europe. Data East presents. Not even, no music, nothing. Blade. Striker. Oh, yeah. The president has been kidnapped by ninjas. Are you a bad enough dude to rescue the president? We'll find out. You know what? Oh my god, I move like half the frame rate I think I should. Oh my, it's because they, it's not that I'm moving slower, it's that they actually bothered to have separate animation frames for each part of the walk cycle on an NES game. It makes it feel super fucking weird. I'm a bad enough dude to pick up this clock. There's a lot of ninjas. Caltrops, how dare you? Oh, I can get down that way. Wait, can I go inside? No. Damn, I can jump high if I want to. These are pretty bad dudes. Dudes! That car is a dude too. Sorry, that truck is a dude too. Soda. Haha, women only take one punch. I can't get down now. Yes I can. Well, I don't want to fight a man with a sword. Let's just go this. Let's just walk down the street like a normal dude. We're all dudes here, right? Can't we just get along? I don't think we can get along. Now that is an obobo if I have ever seen one. I don't know, this is a pretty bad dude. I don't have the maneuverability to be like dodging. Yeah, that line has been memed to death. Yeah. I don't remember if ABGN did an episode on this, to be honest. I don't remember him doing one on this game. I know this line, but I think it might just be, well, maybe he did. Maybe it was a very early episode of him. It doesn't stick out to me. You know what I mean? Some of the episodes really stick out, like the Bugs Bunny fucking episode and stuff like that. I don't remember anything particularly crazy about this one. When I first booted this, I was gonna say it feels like a better beat 'em up than Double Dragon, but I think it might not. I think the movement is just too clunky. Like, it's like you're stomping with like concrete blocks on your feet or something. Like, getting close enough to hit him and get away is like a lot. Like, I don't have separate buttons for punches and kicks, just so we're clear. Sometimes he kicks. At a certain distance, he'll kick. I don't think... I need to... Yeah. Okay, This guy needs to go down, like, faster. Come on. There we go. I'm a bad enough dude. I'm bad. I'm bad! Oh, I didn't think he'd actually say it. He's not a bad dude, he's just bad. I can look up for some reason. What is that blue shit? Oh, it's the river behind me. I'm going really fucking fast, huh? Is that a weapon? It is! The first weapon they gave, they didn't give me... Wow, wait, there's a can on the ground. Can I go on the ground, or will I get hurt? I can't go on the ground. Maybe? No, I cannot. I can't believe they didn't give you a weapon in the first level. And it's gone. The music isn't bad. Okay, this is a... Oh, I can't pick that up. That sucks. Trying to grab it with my foot. Damn, that sucks. They clearly want me to use the fucking samurai sword. As it would be called. Even though it's a ninja. And it's a straight sword. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. Sorry, Leonix. For a second, I thought the mod grabbed you. It was just the first time, chat. How you doing? Yeah, this game is, Oh, wait. I can move on now? Don't kill me before I can stab you. Whoa, look at these dudes! They're too low. They're so small, I have to crouch down to stab them. You ever ran into someone so small you had to crouch down to stab them? Got a knife. Ain't a sword. It clearly ain't a sword. It's probably a sai then. Oh, I thought I died. It just moved on. I thought I was actually dead. Is that... Wow, look at this little dude. So I can't do the high jump now. I have very little maneuverability against this dude. I just have to stay low and, like, kick him when he gets close, I guess. Come on, dude. Who's to say who's gonna win this one? I have to be low when he jumps. Come on, one more good hit. One more good hit. Come on. Hey, I actually made it. I'm bad. Is he from KOF? Well, who is the maker on this? This is Data East. It's technically published by Namco in Japan. Not SNK, but that design, I've seen that design used a lot actually. It gets used in Rising Zon and in God Hand. I've seen that design used quite a bit actually. The ninja, small ninja with claws design. The fact that women die in one hit is fucking okay, I think we've got a good sample of this badass game. Surprisingly, it just keeps letting me keep going. I'm surprised I've lived this long. Alright, let's see what's next. What do we got next? Oh, okay, we have a clearly good one next. We're going by the North American name, so... Dragon Warrior, or Dragon Quest as everyone knows it now. Now, this game actually came out in 3 years earlier in Japan. So, for context, there's like 3 years that anything that was an RPG-ish game that might have been ported over before it was probably being influenced by it. Descendant of Edric, listen now to my words. It is told that in ages past, Edric fought demons with a ball of light. Then came the Dragon Lord, who stole the precious globe and hid it in the darkness. Now, me! Thou must help us recover the ball of light and restore peace to our land. The Dragon Lord must be defeated. Take now whatever these treasure chests to aid thee in thy quest. Then speak with the gods, for they have much knowledge that may aid thee. May the light shine upon thee, me. Okay. So I've never actually played... Here's the thing about me. I love RPGs. I really haven't played Dragon Quest games. Here's the reason being, I hate the first person. I hate the first person RPG combat. Now that I'm older, I don't care as much about that. But when I was younger, I liked seeing the characters I was fighting in battles with. But I was thinking that getting and playing the remakes, the HD remakes would be fun. I've been thinking about that. I've been waiting for them to be a decent price for 1 and 2. Alright, so in this game, you only have a single character, right? As a party. You don't really have a party, you just have yourself, and I'm pretty sure you have to go to the stores and buy everything you need before you can go actually do anything, right? Like, that's just something about this game. They give you money and say, go get your own shit. East of this castle is a town where armor, weapons, and many other items... I will say this, it seems decently localized. Like, in terms of having comprehensive text that tells you stuff. Like, just the RPG just telling you how the systems fucking work in the first room is kind of nice. Otherwise, you'd have to get that from a manual that we're not gonna have, right? Keys go away after they've been used. Thank you for letting me know. No, I don't know about the princess. Half a year now have passed since the princess was kidnapped by the enemy. Never does the king speak of it, but he must be suffering much. Please save the princess. I mean, I like Dragon Ball and stuff, but those character designs didn't mean much to me if I couldn't see them actually doing the stuff in battle. Like, even if the sprites in Final Fantasy, like, 1 through 5 are pretty simple, I still prefer that to a first person. Have to press a button for the stairs, huh? Okay, the king is the saving space. Okay. Giving him an update on your quest, basically. I'm not gonna read all of this. I'm just... But look how many people there are to talk to, and, you know, this top-down view, and... It's just kind of good. You can feel that it's good, even if it's simple. Alright. I don't think I have the thing for this door. It's probably a reward after a certain part in the quest, maybe. We're not gonna get... I don't think we're gonna get far enough to get a lot in this. Because we're just doing samples, right? But I want to at least get some equipment and do a fight or two. Assuming I can do that in a decent amount of time. I know you have to go buy your stuff. I don't think it takes a long time to do that, right? I'm just gonna go down. Is there a town? Over here? Alright. And look! Hey, look, it is a weapon store. We're doing weapons and armor. I would love to buy some stuff. How much money do I have? 120. Well, that's... Okay, I should probably go get enough money for a copper sword if I were playing this. Right? But, let's get armor. And a shield. Let's get the cheapest weapon. And actual armor. And I probably have to equip it separately, don't I? Nope, it equipped it. Alright, let's fight a slime. Oh, I hope no slimes come out and hit me. I hope no slimes attack me as I walk around maybe the forest? A red slime draws near. That's not a blue slime. Thou hast done well in defeating the red slime. Oh boy, we're not getting a lot of money. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is a lot. of grinding to get that sword. Probably worth it though, huh? Look at this little dude. You know what's funny? I do like Phantasy Star, which is almost first person. Except you at least see the characters jump forward and attack, right? The first Phantasy Star is just first person, but it's also cool because it's got 3D mazes, pseudo 3D mazes, and the enemies are all animated. Okay, look, there's no denying this is a good fucking game. It created a fucking genre and everything copied it. We don't need to play this a ton to know that as a showcase, right? It is nice to see that, like, the North American release of this is actually quite competent in how it writes about things and talks about features and stuff. I really like that. That's nice. Let's go to something else next, though. So next we have Flying Dragon: The Secret Scroll, developed and published by a company called Culture Brain. Flying Dragon. Where are you? Flying Hero, Flying Warriors, Flying Dragon. Hero no Ken is the ultimate kung fu stance that gives the impression of a flying dragon. Yeah, Dragon Quest is notable for being a game that's played a lot by, like, office worker and older types in Japan. The Grandmaster Wan was robbed of the secret scrolls of Hiryu no Ken. He entrusted the remaining scroll to his worthy companion, Gengai of Shorinji. Okay. Sure. All right. Yeah, I'm a beginner. In compliance with Master Wan's last request, Ryuhi begins his journey to Shorinji. Man, text crawls. The journey. Okay. Oh, this is just like the Kung Fu game that was like a release title. Oh, except there's a boss. Oh, and I can kind of jump. Fucking ninjutsu. I don't know what's going on. I probably shouldn't fight that person. They're incredibly powerful and intimidating. So there's some mechanic going on with these different enemy types, huh? They don't feel like they're fightable with a regular setup. Strange, right? These are chests? Apparently. Wow, the jump is so stilted, it's crazy. I'm jumping into the HUD, that's really funny. Okay, what's behind the door? No? Hold on. I've only got 4 buttons to try out, basically. What is with this cadre of enemies? That I don't think I even hurt them. Is his health going down when I hit him? I guess it is. So I got a scroll for that. I don't understand this game at all, man. I got something, but I don't know what it was. Okay. And now what? I can jump higher? I punch harder, I jump higher. She's hard to actually get a fucking hit on. Alright. Okay, those guys give you power-ups. Okay. But... Okay, I'll play it straight. I'll kill these things as I encounter them now. She is the most annoying one because she backs up. And your range is bad. Also, your hitbox is weirdly extended though. Okay, and they don't give me a power-up. They give me power-ups in an order, is what it is. Now purple guys are showing up. I don't know how... Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm trying to get played on its own terms, you know. Oh my god, the jump's too high now. That's more of a hindrance than a power-up. Come on, come at me. Come on, you bastard. Alright, now I got the ranged attack. Alright. Alright, now what? Do I have a charge attack? No. I can shoot twice as fast. What happens if I get another one? Oh, I got a key. For the door back there, can I go backwards? I cannot go backwards. So I should have just waited by the door. They don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Now I don't get anything for them. Yo, dude, fuck off! Like, this is annoying. Fuck off with that. Now what, I've just got some force field in front of me? It's just some instant kill, and the music drops out. Wait, does it cycle? Am I gonna end back up at that door? That's what happens. Alright. I can't jump. Alright, now I'm in. Mario-esque music. Got it. Mandara. It's a mandala. Oh my god. Say it. I think. Maybe not. Well done. I commend you for coming. I'm Gengai. Defense is the key, since it is the first secret of Shirenji. While you are here, let's work on your defensive skills. Okay. Show me. Wait. Wait, is it a fighting game now? Man! Attack upper. I don't think that needed to be a separate button. That just overcomplicates it. Dude, this text crawl is pissing me off. Hurry up, man. I'm moving on if you don't hurry up. Yes, I know. I just did it for 2 minutes. Okay, there's a little something here. I think the control scheme overcomplicated it. What's with the bottle trying to distract me down there? I'm pressing down and it just didn't give a shit. Basically doing quick time events on the NES. We good? I feel like we've done this more than enough. Yeah, let's go. I don't want to hear the text for the next fucking level. Hurry up. For your diligent training, you will be taught one of the secrets of Shorinji, the trick throw. Let your enemy attack your upper body, then suddenly throw your enemy down. We're good. That is a quality of life feature that actively detriments this game so bad. That text scroll is awful. Okay. Next we have Jordan versus Bird. 1-on-1. Rare developed, Milton Bradley published. So probably a basketball game, if I had to guess. Jordan versus Larry Bird. Jordan. Jordan. 1998 Electronic Arts. Yuck. Milton Bradley presents. Wait a minute. Electronic Arts? No, it's not. It's Rare. Weird. Haha. Can't stop me, Larry Bird. You can't stop me, Larry Bird. Oh, this is a two. Wait, is this not single player possible? One-on-one. Oh. It says computer level, but the computer didn't do anything. Like that? There we go. Am I crazy? Or does the CPU not have to worry about the traveling roll? Yeah, okay, so here's my opinion on sports games. They should be arcadey as fuck, and there should be almost no fucking fouling in them at all. That's what makes them fun. You're gonna be in like NFL Blitz, NBA Street, Tecmo Bowl. Those are fun sports games. Okay. Air Fortress, HAL Laboratory. All right, Hal, let's see what you're up to. The last thing they made was Lolo. They make good title screens and have good music and looks to their games. Hal. Air Fortress. All right, let's see. You are approaching the first Air Fortress. Ooh, I don't know about this one. Right at the bat, I do not like that ship's design whatsoever. Their backgrounds are nice. The backgrounds are noticeably nice. This dinky-ass Sphinx-looking ship. Fucking Sora would be embarrassed to drive this fucking thing. Power up. Or not. E is for energy. B is for bomb? Except they don't have a bomb button, as far as I can tell. There's a lot of nothing happening, isn't there? For a shooter? I got invincibility for all these enemies that are not approaching me. HAL makes good games. I don't think giving him the assignment to make a shooter was the right call here. There's fucking nothing going on. I'm getting a cutscene. Okay, is there a second layer to this game? Master Blaster. They're Master Blastering. But the first half is not a platformer, it's a shooter. Like, you couldn't be more Blaster Master looking ass. I get... Except it's actually still a shooter in a way. Weird. I can't help but thinking Blaster Master looks a hell of a lot better than this, and HAL makes good looking games, so what's going on? Something tells me this project sat and stewed a little bit, and they decided, fine, we'll release it. So the E that we collected on the ship was for this section of the game, not the actual ship part of the game. And the B was the bombs. Can I shoot anymore? I can't shoot anymore. I don't have any ammo left. Well, I just now figured that out. Because the correlation between collecting the resources and spending them was several minutes between each other. Bad, bad, bad call. See if I can get through this section with no ammo. Hey, look, an enemy I literally can't fight. Oh, no, I have a regular gun. I just don't have the big bullets. Okay. I assume when I run out of energy, I just get it. Oh, no, it recharges. This thing recharges my energy up to a certain point. I see. Then a mother brain. We good? We good? He's gonna keep taking those? There we go. The lights are out. I like that. I like that the music changed, the lights are out. That was cool. And then I'm back in my ship. Can't get over how shit that ship looks like. That is a gummy ship. That is like a badly made gummy ship. I'm good. Second level looks the same as the first. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that game, to be honest. Hey, we got Back to the Future by Beam Software, published by LJN. Well, we'll see. I guess we'll see. Back to the Future 4, Asia Pirate Edition. Okay. Baby Boomer. Here we go. Back to the Future. When did LJN go bankrupt? Who the fuck am I? I'm not Marty. Dude, what is this paperboy bullshit? I'm giving this game about 30 fucking seconds to change my goddamn mind real fast. No, I'm not. Fuck this. Moving on. Oh my god. God, fuck. Like, you can't. No matter how much it's memed, you can't tell LJN to fuck off enough. Here's the same developer, but the publisher's Mattel. Bad Street Brawler. Released the same month, too. Doesn't respond to button prompts so far. Unless it feels the need to play that entire song out first. Doesn't respond. Maybe it's a power pad game. Sure got some title music though, doesn't it? Is there a different version of this? There is not. All right, this is gonna get one of those automatic ones for being non-functioning. Okay. Sure. What do we got next? The Black Bass. Developer is Another. Publisher is Hot Bee. All right. Black Bass. Maybe we'll get some good old fishing going on. Whoa, look at that fish. What's your name? I am a ranking player. I'm a beginner. Please enjoy yourself at this year's angling event. Thank you and good luck. Lake Amata, date 6/5, 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Wow, there's a lot of information here. Let's go, I don't know, here? Now, I got a different expectation for a fishing game here than I do for some other ones. I don't expect it to, like... Wow, you throw really far at full power, don't you? Let's try doing a little bit less of that. Holy shit, why do you throw so far? Okay. I mean, it's a fishing game. It's gonna be slow and it should be. Well, I don't know about that. I think an arcadey fishing game is probably better. But I can understand someone wanting something peaceful and slow. But I do have to get a bite in order to feel what the gameplay mechanic feels like. Is this just like some low underbrush, not land? No, it's land. Okay. Sorry, some high, like, water grass. No? Can't say the music is not grating. They really should have stuck to mostly sine waves and stuff if they're gonna be doing a long going fishing track. I'll move to a different spot. How about this deep water? I'm gonna piss. Tell you what, I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave this while I go use the bathroom, and we'll see if if my bait got bitten or anything in the time between. Be back in a minute. Well, did I catch anything? I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna guess nothing happened during that period of time. I'm gonna guess I didn't even have the bait stolen. Let's move on. Alright. Oh, shit. Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle. Played this on Game Boy, I think. Well, there might be a couple Bugs Bunny. Birthday Blowout is the one that was on AVGN. Crazy Castle, though, I think is the one that's like the side-scrolling with like multiple layers, and every other Warner Brothers character is trying to kill your ass. Hey, what's up, Doc? Yep, this is the game I remember. I just had it on Game Boy. I got one fist I can throw you away, Doc. Sylvester, how can you do it? Not green, Sylvester! Oh no. Can't jump down. No jump. You got a Castlevania the stairs too. Oh, you can fall though, which is kind of useful. Oh, you can drop safes and shit on enemies. That's what it's for. Whoops. Up and down also move you left and right. Not an easy game. They've got more than just a Sylvester, so why are they using a green one? I don't understand. Why they didn't just use a couple different characters instead of recoloring Sylvester in the first fucking level. Can I punch this dude? There we go. He's not even dead. How come I die but you don't, bitch? I guess I'm the bitch in that case, huh? It's this game. I feel like I can't say everyone's played this game, but a lot of people have played that fucking game at some point because it was a Game Boy game that was in every goddamn store in that era. Castle Quest, also called Castle Excellent in Japan, published by ASCII. That's a weird way to name your company, ASCII? Huh. Well, Castle Quest, let's see. Oh, okay. This game is also on the SG-1000. I have played this game plenty. You can change the timing. Well, you should be able to change the speed at which enemies move. That's like a feature of the game. Except apparently not in the NES version, which is crazy. I can tell it's a different game. Like, it looks like the same game, but it does not play the same, except for the jump. But not having the the speed changing mechanic's weird. Unless I have to press a certain combination of buttons to do that. I also have a sword, which is not in the other version of the game I played. Being able to fight enemies was not part of the equation, but in that. Maybe pressing up and down? Nope. Good lord. Good lord. You can pause and look at the screen, but it's a very strange pause menu. I don't jump high enough, which is a bit of a problem. The fact that I don't jump high enough is something. What the fuck's going on there? I just have to beat this enemy that has a ranged attack that I can't hit? This version of the game is worse than the version on a worse console. That's weird. Like, the opening is just kind of annoying. Now, now speaking of things that are worse, this is a very interesting one. The next game is by Sunsoft. These are the people that made Freedom Force and Blaster Master, right? 2 really good games. And speaking of Blaster Master, think about that game when we go into this, okay? Because this is Fester's Quest, as in the Addams Family. Sunsoft has been doing good. Addams Family. Except... That is almost like a modern cartoon cutaway gag. Let's go. Hey, does this seem kind of familiar to you? Is it because this is a reskinned Blaster Master Overland section? Well, sir, that's gotta be a coincidence, right? Yeah, they made the same game, but it's just a coincidence, right? There's no way they made another Blaster Master game without the tank and just gave it an Addams Family skin, right? There's no way they did that. Oh my god, you only have 2 life. And game over. Holy shit. Rip. You can get... Oh no, it's the mutant frogs from Blaster Master. They weren't even here when I hit new game. Now they're only here when I hit continue. Crazy. This game is a fucking fever dream. In the Addams Family remake, did they ever give Fester a gun? Just curious. Did they ever give Uncle Fester his signature gun? I am a bit of a Blaster Master, you see? What's that? Oh, sorry. Looking at my different... my missiles and my TNT and my vice grips. I haven't acquired the whip yet. This game is notoriously hard, as you couldn't tell by me getting a literal game over in 2 hits. What's down here, I wonder? An in the dark section. Are you shitting me, man? I must need my... Hold on. I'm not doing this. I must need my night vision goggles to do this section. Let's see if the hot dog stand has them. Also, I'm moving at half speed now. I think those flies, like, damaged my legs. I think I literally have damage to my fucking legs or something. Is this a minefield? I don't like the texture here. Well, hopefully this section is not in the dark. It is in the dark. I would like to get to a boss to show just how much this is Blaster Master. But for some reason, whoa. Oh, I have a turbo button. I have a preset turbo button. Well, that makes things a little easier. I'm like moving so slow, it's crazy. Something's wrong. Something happened to the game when I got hit by a fly. Is there any way to fix this movement issue? Oh, got another gun upgrade. A bright idea, perhaps? Wow, that frog is tougher than the rest. No, not the gun! Don't tell me there's a brick wall here. Well, I'm clearly not good enough. Oh, I have bulbs. I can go in the dark now. If I didn't game over and have to play the entire game over. Oh, man. Fuck. Fester's Quest is something else. Whew. I think I need a cool down after that. How about we get some good old Hollywood Squares? Of course, made by Rare, like all the other game show games. In this era. Hollywood Squares. Where is it? Only game with an HOL. No wonder I couldn't find it. Hey, what are the chances, if there's actual celebrities in this game, that there's gonna be someone on an Epstein list? Okay, these are not real celebrities. Okay, well, they're like referential in some ways. Is that fucking supposed to be Rob Schneider? Pamela Anderson? Val Kilmer? There's no way that's supposed to be Rob Schneider, right? The name of the first man on the moon was Neil Armstrong. What was the name of the first car on the moon? A Ford Galaxy. That's supposed to be a joke. Mary has selected Daz. Extra short radio waves are causing friction inside your food. What are you doing? What? Hanging it from your car antenna? Cooking it in a microwave oven, okay. Yeah. Select a celebrity. Alright, Val. Don't give me that fucking look. You know what you did. What is another name for the wild, flat-faced, big-mouthed creature known as a Yeti? My mother-in-law? According to the World Book, Billy the Kid was 15 years old the first time he did it. Did what? Alright, Mary, you won. Good job. 98% of them are grown in California. The 4 main ones are named Mission, Savignano, Ascalano, and Manzanillo. What are they? Richard. All right. Enough. Enough, Hollywood Squares. You all know what you did, probably. King's Knight. This is made by Square Works. Or maybe those are 2 different companies. It's published by Square. King's Knight is the name of the game. King's Knight. All right, let's see it. Squaresoft. Oh, it was just a misspelling. Okay. Square Works, Squaresoft. This came out really close to the time that Dragon Quest did. And it's a shooter. Okay. Alright, Square, whatever. Fucking do whatever you fucking feel like, I guess. Who am I to stop you from making a night vertical shooter? As long as it's fun. It's got more flavor going on than a lot of things. I can destroy the environment, that's kind of neat. Now these icons, they're supposed to be power-ups? I don't know. That's some pitfalls. That's an egg! It's a power egg! Using the turbo button, don't give a fuck. Show me a boss. Show me something. Show me a secret in this, in like the stuff I'm destroying. You know, like an actual real secret thing. That'd be neat. A wall just popped up. Where's that? What is that all about? I'm about to hit the water, now what? Can I walk on it? I don't know. You tell me, can I? Apparently I can. Oh, but I move very weird in it. Very weird. Oh, weird how they block you in. That's a... Knight Rayjack is dead. He's fucking dead. What? Now I'm a priest? Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Legitimately surprised by what's going on. Is this the priest on his way to revive me? What the fuck's going on? Who saw that coming? Because I sure as fuck didn't. Do I have an entire party instead of individual character lives and they're all trying to do separate tracks on different levels? Because that'd be kind of interesting. This feels way harder than the night. Not gonna lie. So you don't want to pick that up. Okay. I needed to see directly what it did. Egg! Okay, now what? Wizard Khalifa is dead. And then... now I'm a dragon! What is going on in this fucking game? It must be a party. You have a party instead of lives. It's just so weird the way they go about it. Oh, these things are hard to hit. Is that Nessie? Is that the moon? Can I pick that up, or is that just a reflection? It's just a reflection. There we go. Ooh, what's that? I think I'm stuck picking these up. Damn it. We don't need so many plesiosaurs. Do I rescue another party member if I get to the end of the stage? How's it work? I'm trying to give this game a chance because it keeps showing me something slightly different. But we need the levels to actually fucking end at some point. You know? I think the levels are just dragging too long. No pun intended. Only the night had that blue block stuff happening, which is weird. Maybe I just got far enough with it for that. I can jump, oh wait, I can jump on the land? The raised land? I can! Huh. This is a weird game. It's not bad. I just don't understand. Boss? Monster Barusa, level 14. And now I'm this guy. What am I, a ninja? It's weird how the game just progresses between characters regardless of whether you win or lose. Like, what if I lost on purpose right now? What would happen? I don't... Alright, what happens if I do this? Kid Thief Toby, dead. Okay, I think I have 4 characters. Okay, he clearly advanced to a different level. These spiders take a lot more hits. I wonder what these do. I don't know. Alright, whatever. All of you are dead. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a different approach. I'll give them that. I don't know if it was, you know what? No. Compared to some of the other vertical shooters we get on the NES, it was pretty interesting. NFL. It's just called NFL. Developed by Atlas. Published by LJN. They have the literal NFL license. They gave it to fucking Atlas developed, LGN published, completely blind to what they were releasing at the time, obviously. They just didn't care. You have to just not care at all. That's the only way you end up with this arrangement. Yep, put your name on it. Officially licensed product. Remember, Tecmo Bowl is still just fucking sitting right next to this on the shelf at the store. Am I in control of anything? It's moving very slow. Keep going. I've seen enough. I don't even need to pick a play. I can just look at that. And it's like, that is about as low as it gets. That's about as shitty a sports game as you can get. All right. Next we have SNK. And SNK has POW, Prisoners of War. Let's see. Prisoners of War. SNK has gotten better over time on the NES's life. Like, it's noticeable that SNK started really bad and has gotten better. We'll see if this adds up. They go flying per punch, kind of. Got a knife. It's always throw the knife, never stab with it. Rescue the POW. What? I mean, it's basically just Double Dragon, but nicer looking right now. The first Double Dragon wasn't exactly exceptional either. We're still not quite at the beat-em-ups are actually super well made point yet. At least not console ones. Brass Knuckles. Like, we're clearly getting an update here. This is clearly a better looking game than Double Dragon. And it's got some stuff going for it. I don't think every single individual hit needs to send them flying. I think we could go with a combo system of some sort. I do like the guns just kill people, as they should. So the brass knuckles make my punches stronger, it looks like. Give me an A. What does the A do? Couldn't tell you. Hey, oh, there we go. Got some life. Needed that. We don't need to be tossing grenades, boys. You got knives. All I've got is some fists. What are you so scared of? I got a punch and a kick and a brass knuckle and an A. What are you gonna do about it? That's a nice kind of effect. They're trying. This feels like SNK is trying. Get on the screen, please, so I can fight you. Get over here. Oop, I want a gun, please. You're required to do 3 shots per press, unfortunately. It's a 3-round burst. Alright. Look at that. We can see the skyline. We're going up. There's some verticality to the level. This looks like a good place for a boss fight. Wow, that just bounced off me. Oh, A must be armor. A must be like body armor. Long first level. I noticed something that a lot of good NES games have fast first levels. And the ones that don't quite get to the top fail to do so. Now that is some SNK looking sprite work right there. Now we're talking. I gotta use the grenades on the thing. Makes sense. There we go. I kind of like this game. I think it's pretty good, actually. It'd be more fun with 2 players, but it's not. That wasn't a bad start. You succeeded in escaping from POW camp. Is it gonna be more of the same here? I mean, it's gonna be different, but you know what I mean. Same types of enemies and stuff. Alright, let's move on. That wasn't bad. Now, we have another Sesame Street game. We had 1, 2, 3 before. But are you ready for ABC? That's what I thought. Your bitch ass wasn't ready for ABC. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter. It's coming. Deal with it. Fucking deal with it. Alright, it's okay. Now I see why it's ABC plus 1, 2, 3. There's 2 games between them all. Ah, just like Deltarune. What am I doing? I had to hit A. Thanks, Ernie. Let's see the other game. I love my ABCs. bitch. Ernie is Big Splash. Wait, why'd they pick Ernie's challenge instead of his fun challenge? Huh? What the fuck am I doing? Ernie, don't point a gun at me. I could look at the explanation for this. I don't give a shit. It's two, like, mini games. They're selling it in a whole cartridge. Sky Shark. Software Creations, Taito. Wait, wrong button. Damn it. It's dead in the center. All right, so we need Sky Shark. All right, Taito. The arcade conversion was done by someone else. Got it. What is this arcade game? That was my bomb. I used it up immediately. All right, Taito. Show me something worth differentiating this from any other vertical shooter that came out this year. Show me something different. I don't know, man. I think World War II as a theme, you can only take so far. In terms of how it looks different on the NES with its limited resources, you can only do so much, right? Like make a dolphin one of the pilots. I don't remember which one that is. I just remember it being on one of the arcade machines at my local roller rink. One of the vertical shooters had a dolphin as a pilot. It was pretty cool. Next era, it's like the next generation of arcade games from here. Honestly, the vertical shooter I think of that isn't like a bullet hell game, I think of Raiden. Like in terms of like, that looks good and exciting and fun to me. It's about as stock a vertical shooter as you can get. Let me check something really quick, guys. I want to see. We just did that. 220, and it goes down to 2. Okay. All right. What do I want to stop at today? How about this? Let's make. Yeah. I'll know when I'm done. Who Framed Roger Rabbit is our next game. I definitely played this game. It's not good. At least I don't remember it being good. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? You'd think this would be a cool and nice looking game. You'd think, right? What is with the punch in this game? You can just send Roger to fucking flying if you feel like it. That's right, you build up the strength in your punch. Send that fucker flying. I don't even know why you do it. I don't know why they'd want you to do that. Wait, is there a turbo button? There we go. Anyway, we're leaving town. Picking up this bag, immediately get killed. We don't pick up the potted plant. Instead, we knock this rabbit into next Tuesday. No, we move on. Can you help me? Yes, try searching this building. Can you help me? Yes, this building is empty. Then no, you can't. Ah! I forgot you can actually punch the NPCs. Can you help me? Yes, this building is empty. That's a bomb. No, but I think you can help me. I think you have exactly what I need. Want to talk again? I don't know what the punch is even for. Ran over Roger. That's okay, he's a cartoon. There's some dynamite over here. Too bad that rat fucking killed me. We'll never get that item because of that rat. Thanks for the, like, 27-digit password. Oh, man. You know what? By the way, that was rare in LJN. I forgot to mention that part. You know what? We will call it there. We can finish up 1989 on the next episode. Yeah, next episode should be a full episode. We'll get through 89. All right, let's rate the games we played today. This is a pretty bad day, to be honest, in terms of just quality. Let's get my spreadsheet up here. Throw us over to 1 second. Over here. All right. Impressions. Nobunaga's Ambition. Seems like I'll give it a 3. Seems like a serviceable one. Shooting range? No. You can't have a light gun game that nothing when Duck Hunt is a pack-in game. Street Cop. Non-functional, has to get a 1. Super Dodgeball. Underwhelming, gets a 2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. As hard as it is, I don't think it's a bad game. I'm giving it a 4. Baseball Stars, SNK. Just a 3, I guess. Cobra Triangle. Which one was this? I don't remember. It gets a 2 at most. Defender of the Crown, not as good a strategy game as Nobunaga's, I can tell. Vexanadu, I wasn't enthralled, but it was okay. I'll give it a 3. Strider, not as good as the console port. I'll give it a 3. Thundercade, I don't think I like this. 2. Adventures of Tom Sawyer gets a 1. Bad Dudes, that's a 3. That's a solid 3. Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest, that's a 5. Flying Dragon, I didn't like its systems, to be honest. I'll give it a 3 at best. Jordan vs. Bird, boring sports game, gets a 2. Air Fortress, I did not like this. I'll give it a 2. Back to the Future, 1. Bad Street Brawler, I don't even remember. 2. Black Bass, I don't even know what to rate that. A 2, I guess. Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle, that's a 3-ass game if there ever was one. Castle Quest. Castle Quest. Which one was Castle Quest? Oh, the one with the worst version on NES. Yeah. Fester's Quest. I mean, it isn't bad to play. It's just stupid hard. I'll give it a 2. Hollywood Squares, just a 2. King's Knight, you know what? This was all right. I'm going to give it a... I'll give it a 4. It was more interesting than a lot of the stuff. LJN's NFL game gets a 1. Prisoners of War, I'll give it a 4. Sesame Street, 1. Sky Shark, 2. Who Framed Roger Rabbit gets a 1. Yeah, today had a lot of low scores. Today was not good for quality games. In the next session, we will see some things like Adventures of Dino Ricky, the DuckTales game, which should be good, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, which is probably going to be very similar to Nobunaga's Ambition in terms of how to receive it. What else? Tetris, Archon, Dig Dug 2, Knight Rider, RoboCop, Shadowgate, The Uncanny X-Men, the Willow game. There's going to be some weird ones in the next session, too. But that is it for today. I hope everyone enjoyed the show, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.